Hello Gemini, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your March Tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love, at your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energy of the month of March. At the end, I will also post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And as always, we will start the reading with a quick oracle message to get you the theme to focus on, to give you some food for thought. And today I'm going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck for that. Just a reminder that these are all collective readings, so please take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. And of course, these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini. So if you're watching for a Sun sign, please check out readings for your other placement as well. With all that said, and of course, if you want a personal reading, I do those as well. You can order one on my channel, on my website, mindfulbamboo.com, or you can email me. All the info is in the description box. Donations are also welcome. Likes and comments are more than welcome. And if you're interested in working with me or getting more of my content, of course, the website is a great starting point. There's also Mindfully Awake, my podcast/show. There's a playlist on this channel where you can find the episodes that have aired so far, or you can search for it on the podcast platform of your liking. It's available there for listening. Alrighty, so Gemini, your message is staying focused, hold the course. Very interesting, right? So basically what I'm hearing with this is that there may be some obstacles in March, or you may feel at some point like you are tired, might feel like giving up because you don't see the results that you would have expected to see by now. But that next level success is around the corner, so that's why it's so important that you keep your eyes on the prize and just keep moving forward with it. As I'm recording this video, we just had Mars turn direct. It's been in retrograde for a few months, so it is quite a big deal, and like this change, and it will be moving the energy into the space of taking action and wanting results. And especially because we live in such a hectic, fast world these days, and we want quick results. If we are deciding to focus on something and move it forward, like very assertively, then we definitely want to see the results, like if not right this second, that maybe a couple of days from now, not like weeks or months from now. So, but whatever it is that you're pursuing is worth your continuous focus and attention, and it's a long game, so buckle up. For your personal space and relationships, you have Ace of Wands. The first card is the strongest in the reading, so this is a really great one to start with, especially as we were talking about that drive and passion and fiery energy. I feel like this is exactly it, and it comes from you. Don't look for inspiration or a lot of support from the outside. It's possible that you may actually see some kind of opposite energy from somebody else, right? Maybe people talking you out of what you're doing. But it's important to turn inwards and find that strength and find that courage within you. Five of Wands, I will talk about all of this more once I've completed the spread, and Two of Swords. For your career and workspace, you have Ace of Swords. Look at all these aces. I love this for you, Gemini. The Chariot, this is Cancer energy. And Eight of Pentacles. Work hard in the workspace. Yep, that makes sense. Very logical. Geminis are air signs, so they're usually driven by rationale and, logistics. The advice from the universe. Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Five of Cups. All right, bottom of the deck, the Temperance. Patience is a virtue. I think I even have a special episode of Mindfully Awake around patience and how to cultivate it, but also why it's so important. And it's such a big part of the whole trust in the universe, surrender in the control kind of vibe, which is very, very different from, again, what we are seeing in social media, in mass media in general, in the, you know, news space, let's put it that way, right? But it is very important. I'm not saying it's almost like it's seasonal, you know, and there is season for moving fast, there is season for moving slow, there is season for being rather than doing, right? It's not like it's always this or it's always that, right? But it's important to use your discernment to understand intuitively, not logically all the time, but intuitively, what is the right way right now. So Gemini, when it comes to your personal space and relationship, there is actually quite a lot of mixed feelings and confusion here. I don't really see much with another person, I'll be honest with you. Apart from the fact that I'm hearing a message that you're making a decision with regards to the relationship with another person, right? But you're conflicted in it, right? Because there is something that you feel, you know, like your own passion and attitude and understanding why you went into this relationship in the first place. Then there is like a public opinion, let's call it that way, and it might be controversial. This is a collective reading, so I can't really dive into specifics. But that would be something like, I don't know, your partner is an exotic dancer and, you know, your friends may not be accepting of that. They may be worried for you that it's not a really solid partnership or something like that, just to give you an example. And you are conflicted in terms of whether to trust the head space or the heart space in this case. And I would just say, remind yourself, definitely make sure that it's your decision, not the one of your friends, parents, or anybody else. But also remember or reflect on why you are in this relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, by the way, if you're single. It could be friendship as well, but it's somebody close to you, right? Like, what is there, right? And if you are starting to understand that maybe you share the concerns that other people have voiced to you, then there should be a list of things that you admire, that, you know, you really enjoy. And then you can do a little bit of that, like, body scan even, I would say. You can do a body scan to sense how you feel about certain traits, certain behavior, certain dynamic with that person, right? And will give you so much more information on, first of all, what is important to you. Are you able to tolerate things that you don't enjoy? How valuable are things that you do enjoy, right? And make an informative decision, just like the Gemini likes, where you want to go with this. And the decision, by the way, doesn't have to be like, I want to break up with this person. Maybe the relationship will change its quality, or you realize as a result that you need to build stronger boundaries for yourself, right? That's also a decision. When it comes to your workspace, you have Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and Eight of Pentacles. So it's, again, this is the card of speed, of rushing towards somewhere, wanting results. But what I would say, Gemini, as much as you're ready to put in the work and even like pay for whatever is needed, people, tools, anything, resources, to get to the result that you have in mind, it's important to stay true to it, or to make sure that that goal is true to you, right? So especially if that's something that you came up with months ago, it's a perfect time to do a quick check and see whether it's still whether it's still a dream of yours, whether it's still a priority for you from different aspects, right? Before you rush head on into that direction, and there will be at some point, there will be too late to come back, or you already have enough loss and damage that you will need to reconcile afterwards, right? So right now is that perfect time to maybe pause a little bit and see whether you've got your priorities right, whether you still believe in the same things and you want that project the same way that you wanted it at first. Trust your gut, but also trust your reasoning with this. And then the advice, we have Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Five of Cups. Several things I'm hearing: be careful what you wish for, but also don't it's not all gold that shines, or that glitters, sorry. Like you see, this person is actually looking at this Knight of Cups, and he's so charming, and you know, has a picnic table and a white horse. It's like this picture perfect image of like, oh yes, I want to dive into that picture right away. I want to draw myself next to this person, right? As an example, again, doesn't even have to be romantic, but you know what I mean. It could be in a different area of your life if that's your focus. But don't get too seduced, you know, or don't get seduced too quickly by the looks, by what's on paper, by what somebody else is saying, or maybe by the status of this person, if we're talking about relationship. Because you'll have regrets later, right? And sometimes it may sound strange, but because we've incurred some kind of losses, or we made mistakes in the past, we overthink, right? So it's very important to see if there is some kind of ghost of the past mistakes in the same area that you've made, is still haunting you, is still getting you to remember a certain pain, for you not to want to repeat the mistake, and for you to not have that objective view of the picture, you know. So if that comes up, that definitely is a time to heal then. And again, even more reason to not to rush with anything new. And believe me, whether it's a business partnership, it's a romantic relationship, or anything else, any other opportunity that you get, if it's true, if it's for you, it's not gonna run away from you, you know. So don't need to rush. Let's get some messages for Gemini from their person of interest. Messages for Gemini, please. But those aces, they are great harbingers of new beginnings, new hope, and like new opportunities, really, right? Something to get excited about and go for it. Messages for Gemini, please. Okay, we've got Page of Wands. Any clarifiers? 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Yeah, so your person definitely feels like they're very excited about this relationship with you, and they do see long-term future with you. If you're not married, if you're already married, then they definitely see like growing old with you, you know, like they want to have every experience of a romantic partnership with you at any age, you know, whatever that image is for you, for them. But they also understand that they need to also kind of like not slow it down, but pace themselves in this, right? Because they also don't want to lose themselves in the whole thing. And they know that they actually need to learn a lot when it comes to relationships. So maybe this is a younger person in general, maybe just somebody who hasn't had a lot of experience, or they made a lot of mistakes. Maybe they didn't have a good foundation earlier in life, you know. Nobody's teaching us how to do relationships, let's be honest. So it's not really even about the person specifically, but it's actually about them realizing that. And the 4s, by the way, are about building a foundation. So they don't want to rush with, you know, like big steps, but they do have a lot of, you know, passion and feelings for you, Gemini. They want to build something real, but they definitely want to build foundation for that. They want the two of you to get to know each other better, to spend time together, maybe go on vacation together with that 4 of Swords, why not, right? And really bond and see that you find that intimacy and see that you actually want the same things, or at least align on those things, right? So that there are no regrets in the future when it gets a lot more serious. All right, so that's your reading for today. I hope this was useful for you guys. If so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Also, order your personal, do the donation. You can get something from me from the Amazon list, whatever you like, or just message me and give me your feedback. And until next time, bye everyone.